So if you're catching the replay, I am back. There is another video that has decks that I've already previewed. So right now I am previewing decks. So if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know that you're catching the replay. Right now I am rearranging the bin so that I can actually put the decks inside the bin and keep them all nice and organized as best as I can. So if you want decks today, then they are 20% off. And if you pay cash or e-transfer to save me the transaction fees, you can have it at 25% off. But it's 20% off so that I can still have the transaction fees. So I am going to probably repeat this a couple of times. So if you are catching the replay, hashtag replay. If you are on live, let me know that you are on live. And if there is a deck that you are interested in, then let me know, and I will get an invoice ready for you. And then if you, like I said, if you pay by e-transfer or cash, then you can, you'll save an extra 5%. If you pay by credit card or debit, then it will only be 20%. If you are local, it needs to be picked up by Friday. If you are looking for shipping, you have to cover the cost of the shipping. And so the prices are still plus tax because I still have to give the government their share. And so I've had a lot of different people that have been asking. And so, yes, I will still have products available. I just don't know how much stock that I'm going to have in store all the time, simply because I don't know until we're in and have everything positioned. I don't really know how much stock that I'm going to have. But right now I'm trying to minimize stock because other people have to carry all of my stuff and with my broken leg. So I am hoping to be able to clear out more stuff. So right now, this is not all going to fit in one bin. So I'm hoping to reduce it to one bin. So if there's something that you're interested in, let me know, and I will definitely get you a price for them. I'm trying to remember to say prices, but I'm not always really good at it. So I decided that instead I actually started another live and then ended it. And then I decided that I would just stay on live as I pack the box, because I can just talk instead, because it takes a little longer to get set up and I want to try and get as much stock as possible. This video and the last video is only decks. I will do them in sections like that so that way there people can see them. And I will have two screens on, because I'm going to use my phone when I'm doing like the crystals and things like that so that you can see them better. But the decks are a little bit bigger and they're easier to, you can always look them up online and stuff as well. So like that will be a little easier for me that way. And yeah, so anyway, let's keep going. So Elemental Tarot. So this one here is for kids. So Elemental Tarot, and it's Rainstorm is the author of that one. And Circles of Healing. And Circles of Healing is by Alana Fairchild, and it's soul activation and radiant manifestation through sacred words, color, and mandala. This is one that I eventually want to purchase, but right now I have too many things of my own to move, so definitely not buying any more decks. Not until I know how much of my personal space that I'm going to have, as well as selling space. So this one here I love. I use it with my Kids Stress program. I've also been asked about the Kids Stress program. I will be offering the Kids Stress program again in the fall. Today is our last day for the Mindful Heart, for the Little Stars, and it should have been tomorrow for the Mindful Hearts, but it will be that one there's postponed until Thursday. And because I haven't had a lot of interest in the Worry Warriors, you can still come get coffee, Sheldon. Only part of your body will be seen. We can just see your legs right now. So, but the Worry Warriors at this point will not be resuming because I haven't had enough kids to fill up a class. And if you know me, you know that I still offer the class even if there's only one person. So so that will be a little bit more challenging in terms of location. So I will offer it if there is more interest, but in the fall I will have a new location for groups as well as the information. Are you trying to come and talk to me? Okay. So this one here, but anyway, that was the whole point of that, is that this one here is Bud Bloom Sprout, the growing kit, and the kids absolutely love this deck. So I use that deck with the kids as well. And we have the Tarot of the Four Elements. So there's this one here, and it is by Isha Lerner and Amy Erickson. And so it's tribal folklore or earth mythology and human magic is what's in this deck. And Sheldon's here, so I can get him to move the box after. He's not going to be happy, but he's here for now until he has to go back for another client. He just finished with one client. So the Enchanted Spell Board, so Magical Messages from the Spirit World by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. And so rearrange. So as I said, I'm putting them in the box, but once they are moved, they are no longer up for grabs until after the move. So, but if you are purchasing and picking up, then it has to be picked up by Friday, so that they are out of the way, because there's going to be a number of different things to pick up. If you are looking to have them shipped, you have to pay for shipping, but it's still 20% off. And if you pay cash or e-transfer, then you will save me the transaction fees, and so then I will give you an additional 5% off. So Hawaii Tarot, and there is still tax on everything, so that has not changed. So Hawaii Tarot, so this one here is by Diana Lopez. And then I Can Do Anything. This one here is Becca Anderson and Jane Austen, a Jane Austen Tarot deck. And so that one there is $24.99. I keep forgetting to give the prices. Just ask me what the prices are and I can give you the prices. The Illuminated Tarot. So I was told that this one here is a really good one for beginners. So it's a really good beginner deck. The Original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So that is apparently where tarot has begun, from what I understand. The Divination of the Ancients, oracles and oracle cards, and so that one is $35.95, and the author is Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. So those are those ones. If you're catching this, and please share it out, let others know, so that way there it helps to be able to get it out there. So Blessed Be by Lucy Cavendish. And great time to be able to get some early Christmas shopping. Instead of Christmas in July, I'm doing Christmas in June. Colette Baron Reid. So this is Goddess Power. And so I have her other deck, and it comes like in a gift box, and it's the book is actually quite large, but this one here is the Goddess Power. Same cards, just different deck, by Colette Baron Reid. And Goddess Love Oracle by Wendy Andrew. And the Ancestral Path Tarot. So Ancestral Path Tarot, and that is by Julie Kuchia Watts. I'm definitely butchering her name. And then we have, of course, Moonology. I have 2 decks. These are something that I typically keep in stock. I normally have her other deck as well, but I don't have her other deck. So when I go to reorder, I will definitely get her other deck as well as her books. And I keep all of Yasmin Boland's things. As a certified moonologist, I really follow a lot of what she teaches. So I have her resources. I'm trying to make that fit. There we go. And so, oh, these are the other ones that I had said earlier that I have all of her decks, but I don't have all of them to sell. But this one here is by Mel Brown as well. So Aboriginal Goddess Chakra. And this one here is the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle. And so like I said, these here are going to be moved in the next couple of days. So, which is why today only for the sale, because once it gets put in the box and is ready to be shipped out, it will not be staying. So Ancient Feminine Wisdom, of Goddesses and Heroines. And this one here is, of course, Louise Hay. I typically have a lot of Louise Hay, and I think this is the only one that I have currently. How to Love Yourself cards. So that's an affirmation deck. Kids Yoga Adventure card deck. And then the other is the Practical Magic. So these ones here are crystals. So I'm going to keep this one for later, but I'll share it again later. But this is Practical Magic. So it has rose quartz, tiger's eye, and 3 sheets of metallic contemporary tattoos and more. And it has a little booklet that goes with it. So, but I will share that one again later when I do the crystals. Mindfulness on the Go cards. And I have 2 of these ones. Angel cards for children. So there are 2 of those. And Celtic Astrology Oracle cards. And there's 2 of those decks. And one of which I may purchase at some point, if they are still here. If not, I will purchase later when I place another order. Garden. So this one here is the Field Guide to Garden Dragons. So I like this one. This one's actually really cute. And the Mystic Mondays Tarot. So this one here is by Grace Duong. And so this one here is $36.95. So as I said, it is all plus tax, and you can get 20% off or 25% off if you are doing cash or e-transfer, because that will save me the transaction fees. Oh, I said I wasn't sure that I had this other deck. This is another tarot one. So Chakra Wisdom Tarot. So this one here is by Tori Hartman, and I've got the chakra one as well. So like she's got the 2 decks. The Box of Emotions. I really like this deck. So it actually talks about like the different emotions. And this one here is $29.99, and this is a welcome collection by Lawrence King. So it is 80 cards to make sense of your feelings. And mindfulness cards. So mindfulness cards is simple practices for everyday life. And like I said, if you are watching, please share this so that others know. I would love to be able to clear out most of this so that we don't want to have 2 boxes. But it looks like at this point, if nothing sells, I have 2 boxes to move. So I'm hoping to have less. Magical Messages from Mermaids, and it's 55 Healing Offerings by Lucy Cavendish. And then also the Secrets of the Witch by Lucy Cavendish as well. And this is another one by Lucy Cavendish. This one here is Dragon Magic. So these ones here are energy and empowerment. And I think Sheldon just left. Very whisper, so I don't know if he's actually gone back to get his client, because I can't remember what time he said he was leaving. So this one here is Fairy Whispers by Magical Messages from the Realm of Enchantment. And then I have the Ghost Spirits Tarot. And Everyday Calm. So these here are 30 ways to soothe your inner beast. And Magic and Light by Sue Lyons, and it comes in a beautiful little tin container. And Dragon Tarot, Ghost Tarot, and Kama Sutra Tarot. So those are all tarot decks. And then we have Daily Healing. This one here is by Ina Siegel. And then Secrets. I love these little tiny decks. Like they're just little tiny ones. And most of them have like a magnetic a magnet in here. So then they actually magnetically open and close. It's actually kind of cool. I don't have these decks though, but I have decks like them. Secret Tarot. So this one here is by Jessica Lee. And Magic, Making Magic, Manifesting Your Dreams, Priestess Moon. And then we've got Kid Talk. We've got 2 of those, Kid Talk. They're fun games and rules. And this one here is Table Talk. Again, it's for families to be able to connect. And so, yeah. So my box is over full and I cannot put the lid on it. So if there's anything in here that you guys are looking to purchase, please send me a message and I will get that to you. So I will get an invoice for you. Today is June 21st. So the sale is for today only. Once we get things packed up and they are gone, then they will be unavailable until we unpack, which will be sometime in July. The hope is like first part of July, but it all depends on how much that I'm able to get done because I am limited as to how much moving around that I can do. So if you have any questions or if there's anything that you're interested in, I will come back on and share some decks and some I've already done decks, books and crystals and other products. So I will definitely be doing that. And I'm going to do them in chunks so that it makes it a little easier. So this one here is for the decks. And so 20% off if you're paying cash or e-transfer, it's 25% off because then it saves me the transaction fee. But everything is still plus HST. So let me know if there's something that you want. Share out the video and I will be back later. Okay, bye for now. Maybe. Oh, and you can still physically come in today until 3.